Welcome to day 4 of the 12 Days of Drew Estate. And today for you we have the Herrera Esteli. This was a fairly new Drew Estate brand. They just added this in the last year, 2012, when Willie Herrera joined Drew Estate. So these are supposed to be really good cigars. This will be our first one of these. We've never tried them.
Shout out Willie Herrera.
Yeah, there you go, Willie. Well, hopefully we like this cigar.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sweet. No?
It's chocolate.
All right. Well,
you know what I got? It almost smells like Isla del Sol. To me.
It smells like it's going to be spicy.
Really?
A little bit of spice. Only because when I smell it, my nose starts burning. I think it might be spicy.
A little black pepper or something in there?
No? Just like cayenne spice.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah, let's cut it up. This is fast.
You're moving too fast? You want to slow down and you want to cuddle with it a while? Or you're ready to get into it?
Something to note, mine feels dry.
Yeah.
Yours too?
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's been sitting in the humidors for a while now, so...
Oh, that's nice. Split City.
Really? Maybe yours is a little bit dry. Ooh, I almost dropped mine. See, I taste spicy on the cold draw. I feel like it's going to be a spicy cigar. No?
Yeah, it's got some spice. You ready to go?
Got anything else to say about it, maybe?
I don't. Except it's damn falling apart.
Alright, well. Let's do this then, Chris.
Oh yeah, my lips are on fire.
Are they?
Yeah.
You said the same exact thing when we smoked that Oliva Cane. I really hope this isn't as bad as the Oliva Cane.
You shut your whole mouth. You don't talk about Oliva like that.
What?
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
It's spicy.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Wow. Strong. Strong spiciness. The smoke,
Jesus.
though, smells great.
Oh.
Yeah, back of the throat is really hitting me in the back of the throat.
Yeah, dude, it punches you in the throat.
Yeah,
man.
it does. Wow. Willie, what are you doing to me, Willie? Come on.
Good draw. Terrible construction over here.
My construction's great.
And you know, it's funny when I looked at it when I got it out of the humidor tonight and came over and I said, I bet this construction's gonna suck.
Really?
Yeah, it just looks sketchy.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Just sketchy looking cigar. It's not skanky. It's
No.
sketchy.
Now mine, only thing I could say about the construction that I felt it was dry. It looked dry, even though it had been sitting in my humidor for, when did we buy this? A few weeks ago?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Bought it probably 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
It was in a humidor when we bought it, and it's been in a humidor ever since. So maybe, I don't know. It's tight though. It doesn't have any give when I squeeze it. So that's the only thing I can say about it. But it is it very much punches you in the throat.
Holy crap!
It is a very bold, strong cigar. Okay, so we're here at the first third of this Herrera Esteli. It has you don't like it.
Well, I don't not like it. You know what? It really mellowed out.
It did.
It was. I'll be honest. After the camera cut last time, I looked at you and said, "My God, this is horrific."
Yeah.
And it's certainly better than horrific at this point. So it's really mellowed out. If it had stayed like it was, I was going to be out. You know what I'm saying? It was not going to be good for me. But it's really turned around, and it's really mild, mellow, and it's really mild to me. And I don't know what the flavor is.
It's something... It's still, even though that spice for me is gone, the flavor is so bold, it still kicks you in the throat for me. I still feel like it's a very strong cigar. I would say this is probably a full-bodied cigar without even looking anything about it. Just because of how intense the flavor is.
And that's fair. And I called it mild. And I didn't mean that in a strength. I meant that as it's smooth.
Yeah.
I guess it's smooth is more what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm enjoying it now. I wasn't at the beginning. My burn and draw is perfect. Construction's all crap, and it went out on me once. But otherwise, it's been good.
Yeah, mine, I had to touch up the burn once, but I also set it down for a couple minutes and walked inside and
That's true.
walked back out and picked it up and took a puff, and there was just as much smoke as there was when we first started.
It's a heavy smoker.
A big smoker. Lots
Heavy
of
smoker.
smoke. But it just, it is very, the flavor's bold. Like you said, I don't know what it is either. I can't tell what it is either. I don't know. I can't pinpoint anything. It doesn't taste like anything to me. It just is really, really strong. And it's a good strong, I think. Especially after that spice mellowed out a bit, it's a better strong. So I'm interested in how it's going to taste after the half. Once we get to the half, what it's going to taste like. But my construction's fine, except for this little guy that's kind of hanging off on the wrapper. But I don't think it's going to give me too many problems.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's good. This will get down to a half and see what happens. You know what would help with that section of the review we just did?
Huh.
The flavor wheel. All right, halfway through.
You don't like it.
Cause you know what? The flavor's fine. The construction is just garbage. It's flaking off. I'm not even smoking binder now because the wrapper's all gone. It's just junk. So I'm not impressed with that. Flavor has maintained a. It's the same as it was. After the spice left, it's been solid.
Have you resuscitated it?
I wouldn't resuscitate it.
Because around a little bit before halfway point, I kind of got a bitter flavor to it, and so I resuscitated it, and it's gone. The bitter flavor's gone. It was just enough to know that I needed to resuscitate it. But my construction's great. My burn is great. Everything is great. I haven't had to change anything at all. There was that little piece that was burned, there's a little piece that was folding up of the wrapper, and it burned through just fine, and I haven't had to touch it up, except for once. I know you've cussed out Willie Herrera a little bit because...
Well, aren't you a hero that yours is all right? Because mine sucks. It's gone out at least 3 times. Its construction's falling apart. It's hard to smoke because it's falling apart. So aren't you a hero?
I just don't think... I think, obviously, construction and burn and all of that stuff, yeah, I understand. Obviously, that goes into our grading scale. Right? That goes into what we grade out of a 10.
Absolutely.
How good the construction and burn is. Obviously, yours, the construction and burn, might not even be anything. It might be all flavor. But let's talk about the flavor here for a minute. They know the construction on yours sucks. They know the construction on mine is great.
The flavor is, it's consistent. I'll give it that much. Are you getting anything?
No, there's not too many complex flavors.
Definitely not complex.
But I don't know what Willie Herrera was going for here, but he wasn't going for that. What I think this cigar is for is it's just supposed to be a cigar that is just that, a cigar. It's got a nice, bold tobacco flavor. If you like that really heavy tobacco flavor, I was saying that every time I take a draw, it feels like there's something stuck in my throat. Not because it sucks, but because I think that's the point.
Is your ash dirty? Mine's dirty. It strikes me as dirty.
I guess, a little bit.
I don't know if that's good or bad or indifferent. It's just, you know what? I don't know.
All right, well, obviously, he doesn't like it. I'm not on either side, really. I think it's a relaxing smoke. After it gets done with the spiciness, that nice bold tobacco flavor, I think that's a nice relaxing
so your blood
smoke.
pressure goes up because it's falling apart.
We're down to this last third now.
Well,
finally.
you are. I gave up on mine.
Yeah.
It just kept going out. The leaf is falling off. The wrapper's gone to hell. I just gave up. So go ahead.
For me, I really feel like the flavor of this cigar broke through and really shined in the last third, starting a little bit after the half to the last third, and continuing. I took a draw off of it, retro held it, and to me, it tasted like a barbecue pit smoke. I don't know how to explain that. It tasted like that's what it smelled like. And it was a really, really good, like, meaty smoke, I guess, is what I...
So you like the meat then? Is that what you're saying? You like meatiness?
Yeah.
In your mouth?
A little bit of meat.
In your throat? Up his nose?
It just tasted like a barbecue pit smoke. And it tasted good. It was and I really like it. I still get that, something stuck in my throat feeling after taking a puff of it. It's just a heavy smoke. The smoke is thick. The flavor is heavy. It's bold. I think that's what they're going for this cigar, and I think if that's what they're going for, I think it's good. Does that mean that I am just in love with the cigar? I'm not in love with it. I would smoke another one.
Yeah. Listen, I had construction problems. The flavor was bad at the beginning, but then I enjoyed the flavor, I guess, in the middle. I would like to smoke another one that doesn't fall apart to see if maybe it does different for me. But I would definitely smoke another one. Disappointed in this one, certainly, but I would smoke another.
I didn't have the same construction issues as you, obviously. Mine's still intact. The burn was fine. I only had to touch it up maybe once or twice. And I think the flavor, again, like I said, it's sad that flavor, I only tasted it in the last third, right after the last half to the last third. It might be that I should have retro held it really early on and I would taste it the entire time. I'll give this cigar, I'll give it a 7. Yeah, I mean, the construction and the burn and stuff, that's an automatic 5 because it was great. I was a little afraid because I thought it was a little bit dry and it was going to fall apart, but it didn't. So 5 right off the bat. And I think the flavor for what they're going for is good, enough to give it up to a 7. It's just that the flavor, I feel like it took too long to get there, to get to a flavor that I really liked. And then that feeling in my throat, not really the best feeling in the world when something feels like it's stuck in your throat. But I think it's a good solid 7.
Okay. Well, I mean, mine's going to be lower. I had construction problems. I had not burn issues from the point of view of runners. Burn issues from the point of view of going out.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a 4 for me. The flavor is something that intrigued me, and I want to go back to it. And I want to taste it again, try it again, but I just can't do it on that one. I just kept going out. Just wasn't worth fighting with, consistently fighting with it, getting pieces of the wrapper coming off, flaking off. It just wasn't worth it. So I'm going to go with a 4.
Hey, I mean, we're down 4 days in now.
4 days in, I'm having a great time with the 12 days of Drew Estate.
Yeah, I mean, I know we've been a little, especially you, maybe have been a little bit hard on the last 3 days. The Herrera, the natural we did yesterday, and then the acid we did the day before.
Listen, I mean, I'm not hard on it. They didn't do it for me. Okay, they just didn't do it, and when if it doesn't work for me, that's what we are. We're going to be honest about it. Whether it's a self-professed favorite brand or something that we picked up at the smoke shop, wondering, hey, what is this? And we'll be honest about it, and that's what it is. It's just honesty. Yeah. Looking forward to trying the rest of the days here.
Yeah, I mean,
got a lot of big stuff coming.
Yeah, we do.
We got a lot of big brands coming within the Drew Estate family. So I'm looking forward to it, and
keep an eye out for day 5. We'll be seeing that tomorrow.